Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਮੋਇਆ ਜਿਤ ਕਰ ਜਾਈਏ ਤਿਤ ਜੀਵਦਿਆਂ ਮਰ ਮਾਰ, ਅਨਹਦ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਸੁਹਾਵਣੇ ਪਾਈਏ ਗੁਰ ਵਿਚਾਰ। We ended yesterday with this shabad. ਮੋਇਆ ਜਿਤ ਕਰ ਜਾਈਏ ਤਿਤ ਜੀਵਦਿਆਂ ਮਾਰ ਮਾਰ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜੀਂਦਿਆਂ ਹੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਮਾਰ ਲਓ। Kill yourself while alive. Now somebody will ask, what should we kill? If we'll kill ourselves, that is a suicide, right? Maharaj is talking about our ego, not our physical body, our ego, our love towards attachment, a love towards Maya. And we have to learn how to kill it, because once we'll kill it, once we'll be dead, then we can be alive forever. Amar, then mind will wake up. Guru Pyareo, when you start going to Sun every day and you know that you are in Sun, you are in that state with Vaheguruji's Kirpa, the biggest change you will have in your life is there will be a flood of Brahm Gyan which will come to you, a flood. You will start distinguishing between a Maya and Vaheguru, Shiv and Shakti, Vaheguruji and Maya, because everything is here. Just like when you look into a milk, you can't see butter, but the butter is there in the milk. And how that journey starts, Maharaj says, Anhad shabad suhavne paye gur vichar. When you will start listening to the Anhad Shabad in the Sun. And we discussed in detail yesterday. Let's go ahead. Anhad Bani Paya Teh Home Hoye Binas. Remember the stages which we discussed yesterday. First stage is Panch Shabad. Second stage is when you listen to the Sahaj Tun. Pancha Ka Gur Ek Dhyan. The five sounds become one. At the start, you will, when you start listening to the Shabad, it will be many Shabads. There'll be a lot of things going on. Typically, at start, you hear cricket sound and all that stuff. So even your mind is not yet fully awake. When you will go to the do the Simran, what will happen is your mind will start going in Sahaj, in peace, in Sun, but you will not know. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸੁਣ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਮਾ ਜਾਓਗੇ. It will be just like a sleep. But when you will wake up from there, A, you will have a lot of energy in your body. You will not be tired. B, you will hear multiple sounds in your ear. And to test that, whether they are coming from inside your body or outside, because sometimes there is a confusion, you can check it by putting hands on your ears, and you will know that you are not listening from your physical ears, but you are listening from inside. That's a start. That will tell you that you are listening to the Anhad Shabad. Then when you hear slowly, some people hear a one Shabad, two Shabad, the the sound of a flute, the sound of a nagada, the sound of a tabla, the sound of a shank, right? There are different instruments which you will hear, rabab, right? So when you will start hearing those sounds, you may hear one, you may hear two. Some people don't even hear at all. They directly hear a sashtun, right? Depends from person to person. Remember, Vaiguruji is very Dayalu and Kirpalu. He will do a grace. He's very compassionate. Whatever or wherever you left in your last life, your Pagati, that's where you are going to start in this life, right? So sometimes a person will not be at the spiritual path and totally in Maya, and suddenly something happens in their life. They start coming to the spirituality. When they come to spirituality, when they will start doing bhakti, they are already hearing the Shabad, but they would not know, because I have met the Sangat, when they start hearing it loud, when they recognize it, we know that they are hearing it like from the day one, but they didn't knew what was it. Because that Shabad, that Naam, the voice of Vaiguru, is in everybody. It just have to be revealed. वो प्रगट होती है खुदम, right? So once it is pragat, then Maharaj is saying you will go through the process, right? Somebody will be already on a Sahajtun, right? So Sahajtun, some people are there on the Naad with very little Simran, they will be on the Naad. But after the Sahajtun, you will hear the Anhad Bani. It's a transitioning from Sahajtun to the Naad. What is the Nishani? What is the sign you are hearing a Sahajtun? The moment you will put a dhyan, put a focus on the sound which you're hearing from inside, what will happen? You will feel sleepy. You will directly go to the sun. All your thoughts will go away, right? But the normal nishani is you had a lot of ego before, but slowly and slowly the ego is start going down. That's what Maharaj is saying. Anhad bani paiye te home hoye binas. The more you will listen to that sound, the ego will go away. More and more. You will have a less and less ego. More you listen, less ego you will have. and there will be a flood of wisdom which will come. So that's Anhad Bani. And right after, and Anhad Bani is just like some kind of a electrical sound which is going on, right? So you can know from that that that's Anhad Bani. But Anhad Bani is mostly a transitioning from a Sahaj Tun to the Naad, right? Some people call Sahaj Tun a Naad also, but there is a different. Naad is a very, very heavy sound. We discussed it yesterday also. ਜਿਵੇਂ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਘੜੁੱਕੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ like a generator or diesel motor kind of a sound, right? That will be the sound. And when you will not listen that mostly you will listen to it when you are in sun, right? Then the transitioning happens immediately. It's like somebody is starting a motor, similar to a sound of a ship, right? You will know, because when you listen to the naad, you will leave your body right away. You will feel like that you are riding a boat or a ship, or a rocket, I would say, and that rocket is pulling you out of your body, right? But to reach that stage, our man has to be clean. The mind has to be super clean. It cannot be filthy. And that's why Maharaj is telling us, but the more we will listen to the Anhad Shabad, Anhad Bani Paiye, binas, then only you will listen to the Anhad Bani. Otherwise, you will be on a different level. Maybe you are listening to the different Shabads, one Shabad, second Shabad, third Shabad. But when the full home will go away, by listening to these Shabads, the mind will be clean. You will start hearing the Anhad Bani at that point of time, right? Satgur seve apna, hau sad kurbane jaun. Guru Nanak Dev Ji is telling is, if somebody is listening to what Satguru is telling us, outside Satguru is Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, Bani Guru, right? If the outside Satguru is telling us, if we are doing the seva, what does that mean? How can we do the seva of Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj? Is it by putting the rumale and all? That is our duty. That external seva is our duty, but that's not the seva Maharaj is talking about. The actual seva is when we are following the Gurbani, when we are following the footsteps of the Gurbani, whatever Guru Sahban, Bhagat Jan, the Sikhs in the Gurbani are telling us, we are doing that. That is how we do the seva. Sant ki seva, naam te aiye. That is the seva. So when we are doing that seva, we are trying to do, Maharaj is telling us, listen to the Naam. Don't do gossiping and slandering. Don't cheat. Don't lie. Don't hate, right? When we are doing that seva, that service, we are following the right lifestyle. We are listening to the Naam. We are compassionate. We are mostly on the Sattvagun. We are mostly on the Sattvagun. Then Maharaj says, I am sacrificing to that kind of a Sikh. Because otherwise we are always playing with the Shakti, always in the Maya, either in Rajogun or Tamogun. But when our mind starts staying in Sattvagun with the help of Naam, then Maharaj says, Satgur Seva, that's a Seva which we are doing then. Satgur Seve Apna, Hau Sad Kurbane Jao. Satgur ki Seva safal hai, je ko kare chit laye. That is the Seva which will be safal, which will be approved, right? Which will be successful when we will listen to the Naam. Even if we are doing a physical seva, langar di seva, pandya di seva, right? Cleaning of the utensils, cleaning of shoes. But even at that point of time, we have to connect with the Shabad, which you are hearing from your ears. If you are not yet there, that is fine. What you can do is Sas Gira Simran. Wah, Guru, Wah, Guru, Wah, Guru, Wah, Guru. Sas Gira is key, Guru Pyareo. The base of everything is Sasgra Simran. The more we can kill our thoughts with the Sasgra Simran, the more time we can stay in Sun. If you are doing the Sasgra Simran for few hours, right? It's, you will see, you will stay more time. But if you are doing 10-15 minutes and trying to go to the sun, probably you will not be successful. The process is such that when you are doing Vah Guru, Vah Guru, automatically you will go in Antargat, right? And you stay in Antargat, automatically you will go in Sun. No thoughts, nothing. That is the seva which we have to do. But remember, Saas, Gras, Simran is the key. Listening to your own voice first is the key. Gaviye, suniye, man rakhiye pao with love. प्यार ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜਪੀ ਜਾਣਾ, ਸੁਣੀ ਜਾਣਾ, ਜਪੀ ਜਾਣਾ, ਸੁਣੀ ਜਾਣਾ। ਫਿਰ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ what happens, ਖੜ ਦਰਗਹਿ ਪਹਿਨਾਈਐ, ਮੁਖ ਹਰ ਨਾਮ ਨਿਵਾਸ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ all the time, ਤੁਰਦਿਆਂ ਫਿਰਦਿਆਂ, walking, sleeping, getting up, getting down, right? Going down, or whatever you are doing, always do Sas Giras Simran. And you will get a Rom Simran when we'll do that. And what will happen? You will be you will be given an honor in the dargah for that, because mind is not doing anything else. Mind is only and only japing naam, connecting with Vaheguru. Then what happens? What happens is, here also you will get a man, your respect here also, in the dargah also, in the court of Guru also, you will get a respect. खड़ दरगह पनाइए, मुख हर नाम निवास, जय देखा तै रब रहे, शिव शक्ति का मेल. You will be able to figure it out. What is Shiv? What is Shakti? Shiv is Vaheguru, not Shivji, not the deity of Hindus. We are not talking about that. So Shiv Shakti ka mel. Just like a milk, you look into the milk, there is a butter in there. Within this Maya, with this whatever we see around, there is Vaheguru ji also. Maharaj vi ਇੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਨੇ, ਸਾਡੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਹੈ। ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰੋ ਬੜੇ ਕੋਲ ਨੇ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ is very near. It's just we need an eye to see Vaheguru ji. We need a support system, a naam. We need to know how to look around, right? How to use the jot of our eyes, how to use the light of our eyes. What is the nishani? When you are hearing the Anhad Shabad, when you're seeing the Jod, what is the Nishani? What would you experience? You will experience lots and lots of Birag. ਤਰਸ ਜਾਓਗੇ, ਮਨ ਤੜਪ ਜਾਏਗਾ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮਿਲਦੇ ਕਿਉਂ ਨਹੀਂ? Why don't you meet me? I want to see you. I want to meet you. I want to hug you, Vaiguru ji. That state will be there. There will be no home, because you will see everybody has that light of Vaiguru. You will be able to differentiate that what is dunya, what is this world, what is happening in this drishman physical world, and what are you supposed to do. There will be no confusions left, right? That is the state we have to be. But that will happen only when more and more time you will spend. And Guru Pyare, I met so many Gurumukh Pyare, right? And if they are in that avastha, they are spending at least 4 to 5 hours of a day in Bhakti, just on their own, right? Not turdya firdya and all. That is must. Gurumukh Pyare should jap naam all the time. But you should have a clear time, 4 to 5 to your own, where you are doing the bhakti on your own. You are sitting and doing the bhakti. Gurmukh Bhagat Jit Sahaj Tun Upajay. That bhakti starts with the Sahaj Tun. So you should be hearing the Shabad, right? In outside also, as well as inside also. But tik ke, mane nu tika ke, bitha ke. If you think you are listening to a Sahaj Tun, but you have thoughts, that means you are not listening to the Sahaj Tun very clearly. Maybe there is some other Shabad, Kanere Shabads are there. Kanere means multiple other Shabads are there in the Dargah. And I've given this example multiple times, but once again, when, let's say there is a village you have to enter, right? And when you want to enter that village, let's say there is some toll is there, some music is playing within the village. When you will be outside the village, you might be hearing some different sound. The more closer you will go, you will hear the clear sound, the clarity will be there, right? But if you are outside that village and still listening, what does that mean? You're listening to the same sound, but you are not yet there, because there will be, for example, right, you are going to meet multiple people in the village, right? Or no, or one person in the village, let's say. Or when you are outside the village, you are still looking for the way to get into the village. There will be thoughts, right? That's a nishani if you have thoughts. That's why always start with the saskara simran. When the thoughts are less, then put the dhyan in the shabad, right? The best time to listen to the Shabad is when you wake up from your sleep. When you wake up from your sleep, you will see that the sound of the Shabad is very high. बड़ी उच्ची आवाज ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਸੁਣਦੇ ਪਏ. That time, don't do anything. Relax your body, sit down, right? And listen to those shabads as much as you can, right? They will keep on changing the voice, the sound will keep on changing when you will go up and up there. And mind you, if we'll do home, if we'll, have do other vikars, other tamaguni stuff, will fall down. It is also, you can fall down also till the time we don't merge, we can always fall down. So be careful, be humble, right? No calm, krodh, lo, moh, hankar, lust, greed, anger, attachment, ego. Less and less. Try that, right? When you will try that, the avastha will go higher. It is directly related. You can't be angry, you can't be lusty, and still expect that your avastha, your state of your mind will go up. It will not. It will fall down. That's why Maharaj saying, Jai dekha tev rab rahe, Shiv Shakti ka mel. They are together. The Maya and Vaiguru is together. But you, with the kirpa of Vaiguru, with the glance, nadar of Vaiguru, you'll be able to differentiate between the two. What is Shakti? What is Shiv? Tray gun bandi dehuri, jo aya jag so khel. We will have to play this game of Tragun Maya, because Dehuri is our body is also a Maya. The physical body is also the Maya. It is connected with this Tragun Maya, with this physical world. We have to play it. Anybody who has come, Jo Aya, Jag So Khel. Whosoever has come, he has to play the game of Shiv and Shakti. There are two ways, two raste, live Tat, Shiv, Shakti, right? So it depends, right? But we have to make sure that we understand that we cannot fully rid of this Maya, because when the Surt goes up in the night, it will come back down to this physical body, right? When we are in this physical body, we have to live still in this world, but udasi de naal. Duniya to udas ho jana hai. We don't have to involve so much in the worldly affairs. Apna jeda circle hai, the interactions, we have to do very limited interactions, whatever is required. Then the tarakki, then the promotion to the higher states happens very, very fast. Otherwise, it will be slow. But the more time you will spend in the lap of Vaiguru, the faster you will grow, right? There will be people, right, who will come and criticize you from within the family, from outside. They will say multiple things. But as a Gurmukh, we don't get into the arguments. Let them say whatever they want to say. Don't listen. And this was a discussion happening, I think, few days back in the Sangat. And I was telling them, when you are looking at the person, the more you look at the person, the more thoughts you will have. Look at the top of the head, right? And the empty space. They will not know that you're looking at the top of the head. You can even do the experiment. They will think that you are looking at them. But you look at the empty space on the top of the head. That way, there will be no thoughts. You will not do a judgment of that person. That's how we have to interact in this world. But the more focus which we will put on the person, the more thoughts will be there. Don't Less and less interactions. More more interactions we will do, more filth will come in our mind. Because this devri tragun bandi devri jo aya jag so khel, we need to know how to play this game, right? If we'll get so much involved in this game and we'll start thinking that this tragun maya is the real thing, it's not fake, then we'll be stuck with these bondages of calm, krodh, lo, mohankar, with these senses. Vijogi dukh vichde manmukh lahe na mel. Kende, because we are we are manmukhs, because if we are focusing on all these things, we will not be able to meet Vaheguru, right? We will stay in this Tragun Maya. Tragun Vijogi. Vijogi is separated. Right? And we are ourselves separating by putting more and more focus in the Maya. The more focus we'll put in the Maya, more focus will do the physical activities, physical things, more focus there. We will remain separated. And then we will question, right? There's these five doots will put questions in our mind. Why is this? What is this? Why this happens? Why I am separated? Maharaj is telling us again and again. I think Guru Granth Sahib Ji is the only scriptures in the world who tells us that this is a game. Because most of the things which I have read, they don't understand that this is a game. They're talking about heaven, hell, about this physical world. No, this we are here to play this game, and to play it nicely we need to know the rules. But if we will not know the rules and still playing it, we will get so much involved that we'll connect with this male, with this world, and will be always with yogi. And what will get? Dukh, pain. Vijogi dukh vichde manmukh lahe na male. Manmukhs will never, because we are then using the wisdom of our mind. We have forgotten Gurbani. We have forgotten our Satguru. We have forgotten the Naam. We have forgotten the Vaheguru, and will live in misery. Our mind will wander. Man beragi karvase. Beragi. What is beragi? We are crying in the love of Vaheguru. We want to meet Vaheguru all the time. ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਮਨ 'ਚ ਇਹ ਭਾਵਨਾ ਆਣੀ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਨਾ, when you will start experiencing the Barat, I want to meet you, Vaheguru ji, why don't you meet with me? What have I done? Help me. ਬੇਨਤੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਕਰੋਗੇ ਨਾ, when we'll do lot of ਬੇਨਤੀ, lot of love will be there. The only priority in life is meeting the Vaheguru. Things will change. Man beragi kar vase. Then you will go to your house. The Dargah of Vaheguru, the house of Vaheguru is our actual house, right? People call it a Dasam Dwar, right? Dasam Dwar is the door. Then you will enter that door and you will meet Vaheguru. Sach hai rata so hoye, man bairagi kar vasai, sach pੈ rata hoye, sach de sache de pੈ de naal, right? The fear of Vaheguru with the love of Vaheguru, the pau and pau both are needed to meet Vaheguru. And when we will have birag, when we'll be in the birag avastha, when we'll be crying in the love of Vaheguru, that separation which we will feel, then we will be, Maharaj will do the kirpa, right? Gyan. But this should not be a false or a fake barag. It should be real. And the real barag will only come when we'll do lot of Sas Gras Simran. Gyan Maharas Pogave Bohad Pukh na hoye. Kende fir Maharas. What is the Maharas? Naam is the Maharas. The flood of the Brahm Gyan will come. Flood of Brahm Gyan, right? Overnight, when that avastha will happen, overnight the flood of Brahm Gyan will come. You will know why I don't have to connect with this physical world. because it is all temporary. It's not going to be there forever. Not even the parents, not even the siblings, not even the kids, not even your own spouse. ज्ञान महारस भोगवै बहुड़ भूख ना होए. भूख खत्म हो जाएगी, तृष्णा खत्म हो जाएगी. The hunger will go away. Hunger of this world will go away. You will not like anything much, right? ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਸੰਜੋਗੀ ਬਣਨਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਤੇ we have to do the vijog from the maya. We have to separate ourselves from maya, ourselves as in our mind, our jeev atma. ਨਾਨਕ ਇਹ ਮਨ ਮਾਰ ਮਿਲ ਪੀ ਫਿਰ ਦੁੱਖ ਨਾ ਹੋਏ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਾ ਆਪਣੇ ਮਨ ਨੂੰ ਮਾਰ ਲੈ, kill your mind through the naam. ਫਿਰ ਦੁੱਖ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਏਗਾ. There will be no pain left. It will be only and only happiness, the sahaj, right? The santokh, the contentment, the peace. It will be always and always the happiness. The dukh will go away when, with the Vaheguruji's kirpa, we will kill our mind. ठीक है जी. जी, if anybody has any questions, they can ask. Before we go for a questions, there is a camp in Dallas, 14th, 15th, 16th. This is we do it like once a year, sometimes twice also. There is a camp in Dallas, and there is a form and everything available. Mandeep Singh ji has posted everything, so please fill it. If you are, please come so that we can have physical sangat. We will do maximum simran out there starting from 4:30 in the morning, and also the Dhyan Avastha, also whatever we can do. We'll have kind of, we revise all our concepts related to the Maya, how we get stuck, how to do the Simran, what are the different Jugtis, and how to do the Dhyan Jugti. All these things will be covered there. And plus, the best pieces we can all do physical Sangat together. Anji. So if you are interested, please come there. And it's 14, 15, 16th in Dallas, right? Hanji. Anybody has any questions from today's lecture? October, Hanji, 14, 15, 16th October in Dallas. ठीक है जी. The forms are both in Telegram and Signal, so you can post it by Mandeep Singh ji, and you guys can all fill and join. ठीक है जी. If there are no questions for today's topic, we can start doing. Yes, Dallas, Texas. Yes. We can start doing Simran Vaheguruji. We have to say Wah. Listen to your own voice. Guru, listen to your own voice. आओ जी शुरू करिए. वाह गुरु, 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 गुरु, वाह 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 Guru, Vai, 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 Guru Vaheguru 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 Vaheguru. Totally relax your body and keep on going antargat. Vaheguru 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 अंतर्गत Stop chanting now. If you hear the shabad, put all your dhyan in the shabad. If you don't yet, put your dhyan in the nabi, full dhyan, so that you can hear the shabad. And if you're hearing the shabad and putting the dhyan in the nabi, the sound of the shabad will increase. Uchi ho jayenge shabad. Dhyan shabdan vich rakho. Anhad shabad, the voice of Vaheguru. Nabi ch dhyan rakho. On your belly button. Open your eyes a little bit. Sari nahi kholni hai. Don't open it fully, just open a little bit. Look at the empty space. Open your eyes a little bit more. Look at the empty space. Open your eyes fully. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh. Hum avgun pare, ek gun nahi. Amrit chad, dikhe bik khai. Maya mo param pe pula. सुत दारा स्यों प्रीत लगाई एक उत्तम पंथ सुनियो गुर संगत तै मिलंत जम त्रास मिटाई एक अरदास पाठ की रत की गुरु रामदास राखो शरनाई एक अरदास पाठ की रत की गुरु रामदास राखो शरनाई वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह. Hanji, if there is a confusion where the information about the camp is, the information about the camp is in the Telegram group. If you are not part of it, just type Sikh meditation in the Telegram. You will find the Sikh meditation group. Join it. You can join it publicly, and otherwise it's in the Signal also. There is a Google form. Otherwise, you can contact Mandeep Singh. He's on the call also. And there is a form which you guys need to fill so that you can, all the accommodation, if you need accommodation, everything will be taken care of with Vaheguru Ji's Kripa. Okay, ji. If you will have any questions, let us know. 14th, 15th, 16th is the camp date for October. 14th October, 15th October, 16th October in Dallas, Texas. Thank you, ji. Pullan Chukkan di Khima ji. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa. Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.